have a little something special to show you today. I'm very excited. So I have the BT Art Box medium coffin full cover tips, but look what arrived. If you remember, if you've seen these videos before, you will remember me on about I have ordered the 2 other colours from Born Pretty, the metallic drawing gel. This is the gold, it's called Alchemist. I have the silver already. They sent me that in a little PR package that was like Cyberpunk or something it was called. They definitely need a good stir. Please excuse my out of breathness, or if there's any like nasalness going on. I've got a bit of a cold. Yeah, and my nose is all blocked and I'm struggling a little bit. So I do apologise for that. And then we have the Battle Angel. That is a gorgeous rose gold. Like I said, they definitely need a good stir each time you use them. But they are so shiny. Look how shiny and reflective that is. Oh, it's so nice. So I definitely wanted to use that in today's video. I went for the gold, the Alchemist one. I will leave a link down below in the description box, the affiliate link. So I earn a couple of pennies every time you place an order through that link. It's really worth it. I think they're like $4 a pot, and that is just incredible. So Perfect Black, I've already done a base coat, Madame Glam's base coat. I'm going to use Perfect Black on the index and the pinky, and I do 2 coats of that. And I'm just doing really thin coats of the black. Oh, it only takes 30 seconds to cure, but if you are unaware, I think most of you are aware, the darker the colour, the darker, like the more pigmentation is in those gel colours, the more likely it is to bubble and undercure under the lamp. So thin coats, that's all you need. So do Perfect White on the middle finger and give that a cure. They all have 2 coats. 2 coats of black, 2 coats of white, and that's them with the 2 coats. Now I have this colour from Blue Sky that I hardly ever use, and it's bloody gorgeous. It's called Purple Ahoy. It's not the most full coverage, so I do end up giving it 3 coats, and that's it with 3 coats. Absolutely beautiful, love it. So this finger, I knew what I wanted. There's my thinking fingers. I can't talk. That's when I go, what shall I do? Always do that. So I knew I wanted stripes, and I just didn't. I drew out a picture of what I wanted, but it never goes to plan sometimes, most of the time with me, to be honest. So I give it 1 coat of Perfect Black, and then I get this SAVILAND. Absolutely love this SAVILAND Reflective Diamond Effect Glitter Black. And I just take the Ultra Liner from Madame Glam, and I just do 2 lines. One is a little bit thicker, I think. Is it the one? Yeah, it's the one on the right that I'm doing now. I do 2 coats. It just adds much more glitter. 1 coat's fine, but I think if you really want like jam-packed glitter, give it 2 coats. Definitely 2 coats. It's amazing. So the line on the right, is a little tiny bit thicker, and then I'm just going to get a liner brush. Super cheap this is, just from SHEIN, and I'm using Vivid Green gel paint from Madame Glam, and I'm going to do a green line on either side of those reflective glitter lines, with, I'm keeping the black, a black line down the centre and a black line on either side of the side wall. So I'm just kind of like boxing in the reflective glitter that I've done. And the SAVILAND glitter and the Madame Glam gel paint and the Born Pretty metallic drawing gel all take 1 minute to cure. So look, such lovely, like, it's just, the consistency is amazing. I've just had an email from Born Pretty as well, actually, the lady that I talked to. There is another like a big sale event going on, so I'll leave that down below, link down below. There's another discount code, and I think it was 20% off last time. It is 20% off this time as well. I could stir this all day. Look at it. Oh, it's just beautiful. Definitely needs stirring. But it goes a really long way. You need the tiniest bit. So I'm just outlining the green. I want a line like either side of the black, I suppose. I suppose I'm outlining the black actually, because I don't put a line either side of the green. Yeah, that makes more sense. What do I do? I'm just looking at the nail. Yes, so I put a line down that side there, along the green, and along the other side as well. Absolutely love it. It's so reflective. And for the purple nail, the thumbnail, I'm just taking some Perfect Black and a dotting tool, just creating some random dots. And then we're going to use the ultra liner brush again, just create some lovely little stars. Just pull from that centre out, lifting that brush at the very end, so it creates more of a really thin point. And then I thought I'd go in, and instead of it just being like a dot with some lines coming out of it, try and join up. I don't know how to explain it. So like I'm almost joining up the lines from the centre. So I'm pulling that line to the centre but curving it around to the other line. Yeah, I don't know how to explain that. So just do the other stars as well. And if you know what I'm on about, you can do that too if you want. Okay, so once I've done all of them, I get a little bit of that vivid green gel paint and a tiny dotting tool, and I just create some lovely little dots here, there and everywhere. No rhyme or reason to this at all. And I've said it before, don't keep going back in to the paint, because you can add too much and then they'll all be the same size dots. If you want that, great. But I like a little bit of variation sometimes when I'm doing just random stuff. So I'll do a few dots so that they're all different sizes, because there's less paint coming off that dotting tool then. And then for the index and the pinky, index and the pinky finger that were pure black, we're going to use some of that SAVILAND and just cover the whole nail in this. So what I'm going to do, I've seen this little trend going around where you put down a base coat or a blooming gel, a dot of white polish, and then drag it through, and it starts like blooming and dispersing, and it creates like a ghost. So I used the Madame Glam's base coat and their Perfect White, and I'll show you here. This doesn't go to plan. So I think it's because they are really thick polishes. I think that's why. Obviously a blooming gel is quite thin, and it runs and, you know, it disperses. Unfortunately, I haven't got a blooming gel because I've never really needed a reason to buy one. I've got on just fine with a base coat, so I've like sat there thinking, well, why is it not doing anything? It's not dispersing at all. And I was like, oh, hang on, it's because they're too thick. So I've got the Beetles foundation, I've wiped it all off, I gave it a go off camera, and I was like, yeah, it's looking a lot better. So this is me. I'm just get the white on the dotting tool, give it a swirl around so it starts mixing in with that base coat straight away. I think I could have used Beetles white polish as well, so I'm thinking the thinner it is, the better. It's got more chance to mix and to disperse into the layers and into the gels. So I did that, and I left it a little bit, and I waited. Please excuse my camera. It wanted to focus every time it picked up a bit of that glitter. Oh God. So I just left it. I think it was about a minute. Fast forward through that to see how it would disperse and melt, sort of thing. And then I went to put it in the lamp and I dropped it. God. Smooshed all along the left hand side, so I needed to fix it. And as I was fixing it, I was looking at it and I was like, actually, I'm making it look a lot better than it was by mixing with a tiny brush, mixing the gel, the base and the white together. I'm creating more of that ghosty, ghouly effect, like the mistiness. So I just did that to all of them, and I did the exact same thing on the pinky nail, and I'm just adding some little faces, and I didn't like this face. I put way too much black polish on the dotting tool, so I gave that a wipe off and I redid that one down at the bottom there. Didn't like it at all, and I did the same thing on the pinky nail as well. I think that turned out quite well actually. If you've got blooming gel, definitely use the blooming gel. It will work much better. I might have to go and purchase some now because I feel like I definitely need it for that reason. So I'm getting that SHEIN, like it's like a mylar stuff. It's got purple and green in it, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to use it because I really liked it in the witchy one that I did last time. So I'm just concentrating it around the edges more and then dispersing it into, I keep saying disperse, putting it into the middle. So there's less in the middle. And I've got to use that again. I had to. It's a drawing gel. It's going to be perfect for writing. It was 10 o'clock at night. I'd been at hospital all day. I had I'd not long eaten a massive bowl of cheese and broccoli soup with, we get, I don't know if they're called petit pans or petite pans, I don't know. They're like soft but crusty, hot, buttery rolls. Oh my God, they're amazing with soup. And I had one roll, too many, and I was absolutely stuffed. I was on 4 or 5 hours sleep, hospital appointments, loads of food, 10 o'clock at night. So tired. And if I'd left it until the next day, the boo would have been so much better. I just know it. But I just had enough. I wanted to call it a night and I just left it as it was. It's not too bad. Could have been better. But that is that. I'm going to give it a top coat and there we go. Definitely give it a matte top coat if you want to. I think the glitter reflective polish works better with a glossy top coat. Really picks up all of that glitter. Let me know what you think of this design of this video. I've turned I don't know why I turned both lights off. I was like, it's flash reflective, for God's sake, you need one on. But yeah, that's it with just the flash off the camera. Love it, love it. So nice. Look at all those sparkles. Love a bit of sparkle. Yeah, definitely let me know what you think. It's not my best design, I have to admit. Like I said, but I don't want to make excuses, to be honest. I should have just left it until the next day. But yeah, let me know what you think. I definitely want to do another set with purple and green because that green stripy one is giving me Beetlejuice vibes. And I know that G at G's Nail Spot has done some Beetlejuice nails. But I'm a massive fan as well, so I definitely want to give Beetlejuice nails a go. And I feel like I haven't used any crystals or rhinestones for ages. I feel like I haven't touched them for weeks, so I need to do something with some crystals and some rhinestones. Definitely on my list of things to do. Let me know what you think. Please don't forget to give it a like if you want to, and thank you very much for subscribing. All you new subscribers, it is very much appreciated, new and old. I love you all. You're amazing. Thanks so much, and see you on Sunday for a new video. Don't forget that all of the discount codes that I have, especially for the new Born Pretty, their anniversary, will be linked in the description box down below to save 20%, and Madam Glam's 30% discount code will be linked down below as well. Thanks guys. Bye.